When do I start getting good? That's the fun part, you don't. Mohong making April Fool's versions, Mohong making the actual updates. When you are stuck on a booze fight and the boss keeps repeating his line every time you die. Yeah, I know this. Welcome to heaven. To enter you must be forgiven by everyone you killed. Well, I never killed anyone, so. Video games included, Dark Souls players. Who mom thinks I play against, who I actually play against. When you play games to avoid your responsibilities, but you can't fully enjoy it because you have responsibilities. Every gamer has experienced this. I'm going to bed early tonight. Is that the sun? Games in the 90s. Wow, everything looks so real. The game. PS4 is trash, Xbox is trash, true gamers who respect all platforms. When you sit down to study the night before the exam and you realize how screwed you are. Parents, why are your grades so bad? Me, student smuggles phone into exam, looks at memes instead of cheating. Teacher, no stupid questions. Also teacher, prove this is a triangle. Me back in middle school, taking the yearbook picture, the photograph, say cheese. Me. When you're about to go to sleep and you remember you have homework. 1 hour of school, 10 hours of watching educational videos on YouTube. Student, I don't understand. Teacher, well, you are stupid. Student, don't understand. Indian man on YouTube, I will teach you, my son. When you finish first place, but the teacher says, you're all winners. Me, that's bullshit. When you ask your friend for advice, but they have you a reality check rather than supporting your delusions. You tell your friend a joke, he tells it to everyone else. Everyone laughs. They later tease you about being unfunny. When you wake up at 3 a.m. thirsty ass. Spanish, English word, L. Psychopaths, serial killers, people who use. Parents complaining about kids not playing outside anymore. Also parents giving their 6-year-old an iPad. How productive I plan to be. How productive I actually end up being. Picture on the ID card. Social media profile picture. You got a free 1-month subscription. Please enter the credit information. When you see people getting arrested for things you normally do. One of your favorite characters has a new voice actor. You find out why they had to change it. That one guy in every horror movie be like. Unpopular opinion. The Duolingo bird is the most forced meme of 2019. Buddy, the only thing that's gonna be forced is my way into your house. It's simple, Spanish or vanish. When someone forgets to do their French lessons, so you steal their kidney and sell it on the deep web. Hee hee. Did you learn a new language? See, what did it cost? Mi familia. You're on a 1,000-day streak. Congratulations, you earned a 20-minute visitation with your family. Looks like you missed your Italian lesson again. Good luck talking your way out of this one. Dad, why is the mafia at our house? When the internet makes you into a psychopathic murderer, even though you are only trying to help them speak more languages. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, you have missed your Spanish lesson today. Portuguese, or I'll blast your knees. Subscribe or die. When you confess to your crush at April 1st, so you can say April Fools if she rejects you. Modern problems requires modern solutions. They pranked me on April Fool's Day. Who is the fool now? Me after saying April Fools after I robbed the bank. Me waking up in the morning to see how I am going to be pranked on every single game and app. People when they hear bad news on April 1st. Please say psych. It's that time of the year again. I do not love wine, April Fools. Sometimes what a person needs is just one piece. Not being fooled by the I like you prank. Babe, I have to tell you something. I cheated on you once. Me too. April 1st, July 18th. April Fool's Day is over. Everything on the internet is true again. When you're a woman living in the 1600s and you accidentally do math, the townsfolk. Learning history in school. Learning history from memes. No one. History Channel at midnight. Having several cities named after you. Having a country named after you. Having an entire historical era named after you. 2020 sucked so much. I wish I lived in the past. The past. What year is it? 50 BC. What does BC stand for? Before Christ. Who is Christ? No freaking clue, mate. Medieval cities in cartoons. Medieval cities in reality. Woman in the 1600s. The church. The British, after receiving news that an island so far away from them is being occupied by a country that is closer to it. What the hell is this? Subscribe for more memes. The US calls the Super Bowl a world championship, forgets to invite world. How Europeans see Americans. I've gotta embrace the flag. I've gotta sniff the flag. I've gotta lick the flag. I've gotta wash the flag. I've gotta date the flag. I've gotta be the flag. Americans were asked to point out where Iran is on the map. 21-year-old Americans who just started drinking, 14-year-old Europeans already giving up alcohol. When you visit America, when America visits you, give oil. Punching a wall in the US, punching a wall in the EU. British, hey guys, we developed a thing called the metric system. Americans, adult deer are as tall as a bicycle. They weigh as much as 800 hamburgers. Describe Americans using a single picture. Me. Studying for exams, expectations, versus reality. Do assignment, complain about the Wi-Fi. Me. When you ask the person sitting next to you what the teacher said, but they weren't listening either. When the teacher moves your seat away from your squad because you're disturbing, but he doesn't know the whole class is your squad. School bullies in 2019. School bullies in 2020. When you open the correct school book page on your first try, sometimes I think I'm God. Teacher, everyone did good except a student that has 20%, the entire class, he could be any one of us. Going back to school, first day, first week, first month, exams. Professor, what inspired you to write this essay? Me, the due date. Subscribe if you don't like school. How the rest of the world sees American food, American food. My face when someone walks in that I'm supposed to be on a diet with. When you tell Gram you're not really hungry, but you'll have one meatball. Why do I see a medium rare steak? This is how my food looks like when someone asks me to share. Yo, can you pass the spaghetti? I got you. Describe Americans using a single picture. Me. In the 1980s, A&W tried to compete with the McDonald's Quarter Pounder by selling a 1/3 pound burger at a lower cost. The product failed because most customers thought 1/4 pound was bigger. Teacher hypes up class party all year. The party, the underpaid teacher who bought it with their own money. Subscribe for more memes. When your little brother gives you life advice. Son, am I adopted? Dad, not yet, we still haven't found anyone who wants you. Me pausing the music to prove my sibling is singing the wrong lyrics. Manager telling me we're family. Me who has applied to 30 other families. Spring break. Students, no school. Parents, what will I do with these kids? Parents be like, something is wrong with you. Blame the computer. Something is wrong with the computer. Blame you. When you argue with your siblings and your parents chooses your side. Parents when they call you by your nickname. Parents when they call you by your birth first name. Parents when they call you by your first and last name. Parents when they call you by your first, middle, and last name. Me going to school after my parents didn't believe that I had a heart attack in my stomach. Roses are red, violets are blue. Finish your Welsh or I'll come for you. Looks like you missed your Korean lesson. You know what happens now. Ballistic missile threat inbound. Seek immediate shelter. This is not a drill. Do your Chinese or I'll give you a disease. Are you going to sleep? Yes, I am. Now shut up. But you missed your Spanish lesson today. Duolingo, coming soon. Please don't hurt my family. I swear I will learn French. 10 photos taken seconds before tragedy. Remember to not miss any lessons today. It wouldn't be very nice if we had to lock up your family. FBI, we are working on tracking you down. It is not okay to kidnap families because someone didn't complete a lesson. You'll never take me alive. There is an owl outside my window. Harry Potter fans, Duolingo users. Subscribe for more memes.